Welcome back to Mini Motorways and our daily challenge. What have we got? We have got Mexico City. So we'll start with one motorway or three motorways. And this is obviously big business. So is everything going to be a big business? We will see. Or is it rush hour? One of the two. Some colours of destinations are always circle. Only some. Yeah, and one motorway. So do we actually normally we're up here, aren't we? So we're a bit further down, I think, in this one. I was thinking of trying to split up the I always think, the start is probably just as probably important as the as everything else. I don't know whether I do some. I'm trying to do something. I always try to do something wacky, as you well know. You've been watching this channel for a while. Let's do the spider. We don't want him to come down here. Remember, I've got 12 left, so that's not too bad. Although diagonals, we decided that was better. Diagonals. Obviously, they can get in between, but that is as is. But at least they can't get round, and we want it to move it somewhere else. Which I can't do any. Well, I can do that. Yeah, you see, this is what I was. This is what I was saying. Although I was hoping that wouldn't have come on there, but I suppose I could take it downwards. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. But now we can. I suppose I could do that. Really, it doesn't. Although don't forget, it's going to be a. Yeah, let's not block that off. Because we know that it's going to fill up here, or it's going to fill. Let's not allow it to fill at this side. Let's hopefully get it to fill down there, so it's going to go around. This will go right round. And press the number 3. Sure, play it in fast mode. Otherwise, it's slow. That's not exactly the best place, but. Here we go, Mo. I'm going to turn that one. Obviously, this is straight in, which isn't ideal to say the least. I suppose you could, you could put this here, send that way, and then send that back that way to do the two. That way, I'll open it up and probably send it this way, to be honest. Around about our tunnels. I'm actually going to go for the tunnel, and I've got a plan. Yes, let's do the V. Yeah, well. least that way we're taking it round this way. Obviously, they're more than likely still going to go that way unless I do what I normally do and take out this. I don't want to take it off, cause just in case, but I want them to force them to go this way. It doesn't matter now. That's not ideal. And it would be better to come off this angle here, but unless I get rid of this one or this one, and I haven't got the road tiles to do it, but at least it's keeping this away for these. We should actually rank up some points pretty fast. If all goes well. They are tend to we could do with some more than that though. That's the trouble is there's only 2, 4, 6, 8, and I haven't obviously got the 8th one connected. That's now going to be a bit of a problem. I don't particularly like this idea, but that's fine. I'll work that one in now and give it a curve. I could give this a curve, I think, as well, but it might be a little... it's not too bad. Is it going to go faster? You'd probably... Would that have been better the other way? Yes, but it will now be, yeah. There's no argument about that. Unless I can still get it separated if I do something like this. It's not ideal, but I don't want that to... I didn't particularly like the idea of that being... I still got to use it though, that's the thing. No, I've got to have that there, haven't I? That will do for that. This can be then reconnected. Now the trouble is these will more than likely want to go the other way, so I'll block that off. This can go any way it wants to go. The problem is this roundabout's going to have a problem. So if that's the case, let's preempt taking this out off that. No, I'm going to have that still connected though, aren't I? Because of the blues. The blur. Or do I do it the other? I don't know, do it that way. Yeah, this is going to be too much. I'll take a run, so I'm going to pause. To get this down a bit, I'm going to do that. I still don't want these oranges like that, but there's not much I can do though, is there really? I sort of backed myself in my own corner. I'll do that. Is that going to come still down here, or is it going to follow this path? Yeah, it's going to follow this path. At least that way the orange is going upwards and the green's going upwards and the yellow's going down. So it's decreased the amount that's on the roundabout. I wasn't going to do it. I was going to take the road, but I got the over 40. So it's like, well, wait a minute. I'm just sort of randomly putting lines around. Just like, yeah, just shove lines around. That's fine. I'll move this out. Right, tunnel pause. This tunnel, as we can see, will go right the way through. Well, and just dodge that thing, which doesn't look good, but it's going to have to do it because I've got no other option to get around there. I'm going to now take that out. That's fine. Am I going to cause a problem here? More than likely. Right then. Did get another one though. I'll take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance. Oops, there. You just give that a curve and then we'll leave that. See, that two can obviously. I was leaving them for that one, but doesn't matter now. Actually, we'll readjust this to go down here because this isn't doing anything. This isn't doing anything either. So what I can do is now take off this and let it. Yeah, that's fine. Although I'd like it to be after that. Ooh. Oh well. Knowles roundabout. I'm gonna go for the roundabout, so I'm gonna dump it there. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's also fine. Oh, that's not fine, no. Yeah. Do it that way. I can work that one out better. I'm trying to. If I do this to here, then I link all that. Take this, turn all this lot. I suppose I could do that as well. Doesn't really matter. That then is going to come to here. This can take itself off. All three of these are now on this section here. Apart from obviously this one here. I want to get rid of this as well. I need to do something with that. So I need to do something with that. What have we got? Not a flipping lot, as we're saying goes. That's going to have to be taken off. Rerouted down here. Come on. Sunday's just come and hit. Right. Do the rods, because that's what I need. That can go in there. That can go in there. That can go outside there. Take that off. What have I got left? That would be better routed round here. Oh, I think it's going to fail. Yeah. Did I get a grand? Not 13. Well, last time I looked at that, I was like at 800. I looked. That's not too bad. I mean, at least that was a large one. We know a large one is going to go to a bit busier anyway. Anyway, it was okay. Not too bad. I think I mucked it up at the start doing the spider web, but you try something new, didn't work. Don't do that again. But anyway, we will see you in tomorrow's daily. Take care. Bye for now.